Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be exploring Windows 8 build 8032. Now Windows 8 build 8032 is a build of Windows 8 that is a milestone 3 build. Now it was actually the last known build to use the Windows 7 branding during installation, and the build was compiled on June 23rd, 2011, so a day after 8031. The time bomb is March 15th, 2012, and well, yeah, it was leaked online on the Chinese beta community beta world on December 29th, 2018, following the discovery of the build one day earlier on December 28th, 2018. Now, the beta archive user had posted images on the 1st of April 2016, and yeah. Anyways, let's get started. This build has brand new sounds, and we will be able to hear the brand new sounds. So I'm gonna have to make sure the sound is set up properly. So obviously the sound needs to be set up properly for this to work. But while we wait, let's create the virtual machine. We're gonna obviously be using workstation 8 because yeah. Also, we have the same bug as last time. Remember last time when in 8031 when the build wouldn't install and it would just fail? Well, that's exactly what happened, except it's a bit different. So yeah. Anyways, we are just gonna give it one CPU core. We're gonna be giving it 8 gigs of RAM, and we're going to be giving it that all this stuff, some normal stuff. So we're going to be making some changes. The first thing we have to do is remove the network adapter. The second thing we have to do is change this to USB 2.0. And the third thing we have to do is put in our ISO. So yeah, we have 8032 here. Here it is, 8032. Apparently 8032 is apparently it's an important build. I don't know. We're also going to be checking out the out-of-box experience because, well, the out-of-box experience has changed a bit. Remember in the last build we saw purple, so we're going to be seeing purple again. So yeah, that's what we're going to be checking out really. And yeah, let's go ahead and boot up into the BIOS because we got to change the date to 2011. I'm pretty sure this is not the debombed build because I did not get the debombed version, because there's a time bomb on here, but there's a debombed version on the Internet Archive. I wouldn't recommend you grab that because they've been modified by people, and you don't know if people put in viruses or anything. So you should just get the normal one because the normal one is from Microsoft. It's signed by Microsoft, all that stuff. So yeah, I recommend you just use the normal one. So yeah. Anyways, we should be booting up, and I don't know. Let me actually see if we have the brand new boot screen. No, we do not. We do not have the new boot screen. Yeah, I don't know when we're getting that. So, anyways, we are now going to be booting up into the OS, and yeah, this is the last one to use Windows branding, Windows 7 branding. So that's gonna be pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense because after this is Windows 8 build 8036. So yeah, that they got rid of the Windows 7 branding when this happened. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And yeah, we're going to be. I'll be back once we have booted up into the setup. All right, we are back, and let's take it in. The last time we're gonna see this Windows 7 here. Install now. Setup is starting. And I'm gonna probably have to put in the product key, so let's put that in. All right, we are back. We're going to be accepting the license terms. We're going to be doing a custom install, and I will return to you once something interesting happens. And all right, everyone, we are in the out-of-box experience. So yeah, that's really nice. So let's get started. We're going to be calling this build, and as you can see, we still have that glitched cursed monochrome thing as we saw in the last build. We're gonna put in the username 7zeb. Sure, why not? Ask me later. No one cares what time it is. And now let's go ahead and log in. Now I also want to do something that I haven't done before, and that's, well, I have done before, but I haven't done in a while. I haven't done this in a long time, and the last time I did it, I think, was in January. I don't really know, but I want to install VMware tools. I'm going to be doing that at the end of the video though, so make sure you stay for that because, yeah. Also, it still says preparing your desktop and not preparing your PC. Still don't know when they're going to introduce preparing your PC, but, you know, yeah. But we are getting closer and closer to 8102, so that's really nice. And yeah. So I'll be back once we have been logged in, and also after we get red pill. So yeah, because red pill is very important. Although there is a new wallpaper, so yeah. Okay, so apparently there's not a new wallpaper, or maybe there is, but like I don't really know. Oh wait, this is not the build. My bad. My bad. That's the wrong builds page. This is a anyways, yeah, it's not here yet. Anyways, we're gonna go and grab red pill. No new wallpaper. I was joking. That didn't actually exist apparently. Anyways, I'll be back after we get red pill. So yeah. All right, we have returned. Yes, we have returned with red pill, and as you can see, things look, well, pretty cool. We've got new stuff. We've got the charms bar. Yeah, it's really glitched too. Here's the settings charm. Let's check it out. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. And yeah. You can also turn off the computer. Change the volume. You can change the volume. Put this goofy ass slider. That's kind of broken. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here, well, actually, that is. But another thing that we're here for is the new task manager. So let's check that out really quickly. And now that I think of it, I'm not gonna do VMware tools because yeah, I won't. Maybe in the next build. Anyways, let's get task manager to load up here. There's the task manager. And as you can see, it now says performance, so that's nice. Also, our disk CPU usage is cooked. Yeah, we're using 100% of our quote-unquote Intel Core i7-11850H. I know it's just emulating an old processor, but dang, we have 100% CPU usage. That is crazy. That is mainly because we have one CPU core only, and one CPU core is not enough. Anyways, let's check out the new File Explorer. That is what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. Something else that was done is personalize. Yes, we have a new theme. The Arrow Light theme, apparently. Well, actually, no, I don't think so. There's Windows Basic. What is Windows Basic? Is this actually just Windows Basic, or is it what? Oh yeah, that's just Windows Basic. I don't think there's the Arrow Light theme. How do we get to that? I don't know. But anyways, we are going to be checking out the new sounds because that's what we gotta really see. So yeah, what was that? Okay, anyways, wait, no, we need to go back to that. That's the control panel. That's the correct control panel that we need to go to. We need to go to this specific control panel. Control panel home. And we're gonna go to Oh, it was in personalization, but it was in sounds. Wait, but sounds was in. Oh my god. Hardware and sound is not exactly where it is. Appearance and personalization. We need to personalization. Sounds. Where are the new sounds? Apparently there are placeholder sounds. So we're going to be checking these placeholder sounds out. So, yeah. Alarm notification is one of them. Apparently that's just the architecture one. The logon sound. This is the Windows balloon. We got asterisk, which is the Windows error. Call canceled, which is also that. The critical battery alarm. Okay, that one has remained the same. Let's see what else we have. If we go over here to Beta Wiki, the alarm note. Oh yeah, we got the Windows animation thing. And we got the new SMS notification, which is, hold on, let's go back here. Oh my gosh. I hate this, it's so slow. It is so slow. We can't even take a look at the sounds. Can we genuinely not take a look? How did you end up here? Anyways. Yeah, these are just a new incoming notification and stuff. Oh yeah, incoming call notification is now Windows logon sound still. I think we took a look at these already. New email notification. New instant message. Oh, new SMS notification. That's just an error. And yeah, it's actually just interesting. So yeah, that's really just interesting. And oh my. Anyways, that's basically it for what we're gonna be exploring. We do have this, so that's nice, I guess. Anyways, I will be back in the next video because this, but we do have to, oh, right, we have to explore the OOBE. Right, we gotta explore the OOBE. But this is so painfully slow. I'll be back once we give this thing 2 CPU cores. Because this thing needs 2 CPU cores. I'm sorry, what the hell just happened? Did my Chrome just crash? Did Chrome crash? I'm not exactly sure what happened. I have a feeling that Chrome crashed. I don't think Chrome can handle this. It still cannot. Oh, my computer's frozen. It's back now, but alright, anyways, we are now going to be going over to the, well, we're going to be going over here, and we're going to be editing our settings. Oh, I think my OBS thing's, no. I have decided to give the virtual machine 4 CPU cores. Is this a bad idea? Maybe. I don't really know. But I'll be back once it boots up. So, yeah. Alright, so the next video should be recorded much better because we will be using the software renderer. What changes? Yeah, no, we're gonna be applying those changes later. Okay, later. Anyways. Oh wait, we have to run CMD with administrative privileges. Yes, administrative privileges. So, we're kind of cooked. Anyways, we can run. Well, actually, we might not be cooked. So we run CMD, and then we pin it to the taskbar. Hello, CMD can. Hello, virtual machine. Can you like please not lag, please, please? I don't. Anyways, we close this. Then we right click on this again. Right click on the command prompt. Run as administrator. And then we get that. Then we do that. Then we can CD into OOBE. And then we run msoobe.exe. And then we run that. And then we should be able to go to the out-of-box experience. I don't know if the color options will work, but hopefully they do. And just like that, we're in the out-of-box experience. And it's purple. Here we are. We can go and make it green if we want. Not that green, this green. And as you can see, the top part looks much more closer to Windows 8. That button still says purple. That's not great. Use express settings. RT, sure. Finalizing your settings, and we're back. And what exactly changed? Nothing! Although that is green now, so yeah. If we log off, well, it still plays the log off sound. That's strange. Please wait. And we have 2 users. Oh wait, it actually created a new user. Let's log in and see if it's purple. I mean green. Let's see if it's green. RT. Preparing your desktop. I'll be back actually, so yeah. Oh, this isn't good. OBS is frozen. OBS. Why is the mouse cursor like that? Why is the mouse cursor like that? I don't know if you're seeing this, but what is up with that mouse cursor? Oh wow. It actually worked. It's green. It's green. What? That's cool. It's green now. You can change the color of stuff. Okay. I mean, that's a win. That's a win. We will take that win. Now, yeah, we will take that win. we can easily switch users because I need to go back to the out-of-box experience so I can get the thumbnail shot. Oh, we got the lock screen. This is what happens when you have multiple users, I think. I don't know. Or if you're on a laptop. But look at that cursed wallpaper. We saw that in the Windows XP mode video. Who remembers that? That was from like 2 years ago, I think now. 2024. December 2024 we did that. That was just crazy. Oh wow, it changed for this one too. So yeah, this one's green now. That's nice. That is really nice. That is just perfect. Now I'm gonna run CMD again to get to the OOBE. I'll be back so I can get the thumbnail shot. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. So yeah.